The femur is the bone found within the thigh and functions to transmit body weight from the hip bones to the knee joint. As such, it is one of the strongest bones in the human body. There are several structures on the femur that we will explore. The head of the femur is located at the proximal end and forms the hip joint with the acetabulum of the hip bone. A short distance away is the neck of the femur. Clinically, this is an important structure because it is a common site for breaks or fractures to occur. These are typically referred to as broken hips or hip fractures, even though the site of the break or the fracture is actually on the femur bone. The greater and lesser trochanters are large, roughened, bony projections that function as sites of muscle attachment for powerful muscles, including some of the gluteal muscles that cross the hip joint. At the distal end of the femur are the medial and lateral condyles, which are rounded, smooth articulation points that form the knee joint with the tibia. At its anterior distal end is the patellar surface, which allows the patella bone to glide over the femur during movement of the knee joint. Figure 8.16 examines the various structures of the femur from the anterior view on the left and the posterior view on the right. At the proximal end of the femur are the head, the neck, and the greater and lesser trochanters, with the greater trochanter being laterally positioned and the lesser trochanter positioned mostly on the posterior aspect. Distally, the medial and lateral condyles form the knee joint with the tibia. The patella is a sesamoid bone, which is a special type of short bone that develops within a tendon. Functionally, the patella protects the tendon of a muscle group called the quadriceps femoris muscle, which crosses the anterior side of the knee joint. It also gives better leverage to the quadriceps muscles and the tendon that crosses the knee joint when those muscles produce movements of the knee and of the leg.